Hello and good evening to you, beautiful people, and thank you for joining me. I'm Phil Griggs. This is the Monday Psychic Show. This is a show for all you wizards, witches, spiritual folk, and everyone who likes all the psychic stuff to come in, join in a wonderful, friendly show, and share loads of laughter, loads of joy, loads of mini readings, and of course, special guests. And tonight will not fail, I am sure. And yes, in the meantime, though, let's do a little bit of this. Hello and a very, very good evening to you, and it's lovely to see so many of you wonderful people joining already. And also we have Venetia Colton here. She says she's coming in from Spain, and which would be great to say to you guys as you come in this evening, if you could just let us know where you're coming in from. It just makes a wonderful little global community of happy people wanting to join in a lively show on a Monday night and share good times. How's that? Sana, she comes in, says, "Hi, Phil," and in the brackets there is Philly. Okay, all right, that sounds interesting. And she was laughter and heart. So bless your cotton socks, bless your cotton socks. Lovely to see you. Beautiful people to come in the show. And Susanna comes in. She says, "Yeah, hi Phil. Hope you are doing great. Yes, doing just great. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely to see you. I was going to put you guys over here. Your special guest is going to sit there." And your captions be straight across. That would not be good now. And Susanna says she's coming in from Egypt. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's do a bit of this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's not bad going, is it? That's wonderful. In fact, Susanna sent in wonderful photographs before of backgrounds. And tonight, it's a different background altogether. This is from Belgium up on the coast there. And so a little bit different. Anyway, we got Lisa Morgan comes in. She says, "Hi, Phil. Hi." And yes, say guys, as you come in, just let us know where you're coming in from. That'd be great. So we just put a global community out there, guys. So just showing what's going on. And okay, yes, as you all start to come in and build this wonderful little community, I just thought I'd share with you some interesting facts about what's going on this day in history, just to add a little bit of gossip along the way as we go. And so, first of all, here, events in history. Well, this is interesting. This day in 878. Amazing. I bet you remember that, don't you? Yes, was the Battle of Edington by Alfred the Great, who defeated the Vikings. Bless him. Bless him. Well done, Alfred. Yes, but I still like the those lovely people up from the Scandinavia. They're beautiful. And 1541, on this day in 1541, Henry VIII ordered a Bible in English to be available in every church in England. Yay, that's good. That's good. And also in 1835, the first New York Herald was published this day in 1835. Have you got the first edition? Have you? Well, why not? Why not? Come on now. Anyway, right, and this is an interesting one. Do you remember the penny black, guys? The penny black stamp? Which was a little bit to do with the famous stamps. Do you remember that, especially for English here? Well, the world's first adhesive stamp was available this day in 1840. It was the penny black, and it was those days it was 1 penny. Nowadays, I think it's worth about 1 million. Just slight different in inflation, just a little bit. You know, that bit, crikey, 1 million. Yeah, it's probably about that. And yes, there you go. Also, we got King George V became king this day in 1910. Bless him. Well done. We give the King George V. Hopefully he hears it up there. He's a bit old now. And Paint It Black was released by the Rolling Stones in 1966. Good band there, aren't they? And Johnny Cash this day in 1968 performed in a jail. He wasn't in jail. I think he just performed in it. Yes, that's nice. Unless they couldn't lost the keys. And also, this day in 1990, this is interesting, careless driving penalty for Tom Cruise was issued. Yes. Oh dear. And, he's in a movie set. I mean, I've got a way to get out of it. Well, could you not see the cameras? They're filming me. Sorry, sir. No, ticket. And, right. And also, this day in 1994 was the Channel Tunnel linking England and France officially opened. Yay. You can do whatever you like with that tunnel. I'm still going to go by ship. You can do whatever you like. I'm not going through that tunnel. I don't mind tunnels, but I'd rather be on a ship. Come on there. You get a bit of time. Fish and chips. You can even talk to people, meet people, see the waves. Nuts, totally nuts. Who else we got in coming in this evening? We've got Moonlight here. Moonlight? Who's Moonlight? Yes. San is here. We've got Silent Victory. We've got Toria is here, and thank you very much for your lovely comments. And Paula Hilton is here, amongst all you other people. So it's absolutely splendid to see you. I've had quite an interesting week. How about you? I mean, whilst I was in Belgium, actually, I went into one of those the Apple stores, because I'm a bit of an Apple freak rather than a Android freak. And but they're actually stopping criminals now. Yes, stealing from the store, which I think very clever. They use a new program now called Eyewitness. That was bad, wasn't it? That was so bad. All right, okay. And also, whilst I was there, I was talking to a lumberjack. You know those people who chop down the trees and stuff. I said, it's so interesting. I said, this forest here, I mean, how do you know which trees to cut down? And he looked at me and said, it's easy. I keep a log. It's not good, is it? Not good. I've got to give myself a round of applause. Oh, dear. Anyway, welcome. I bet you're wondering here, what's going on up there? Why is the energy so wacky, extreme and everything? Well, I think we better go and take a look. Should we go take a look? Let's go look at the stars. So look upwards. They're up there. See? They're up there. Can you see them? In fact, here they are here. Yes, here they are here. Brilliant. Well, we've got a big revolution going on in the sign of Taurus at the moment. It doesn't matter what sign you are. You're going to feel this revolution coming on of very strong, powerful change. And this, what we got here as well, we're going to really feel this. We've got Venus, the Sun, and Uranus right up the top of the chart, probably about 12:30 position. And Venus is lovely for love, full of magic. It's the sign of Taurus, which it loves being and brings out beauty. So do things, really get into the sign, into the feeling of doing beautiful things for yourself as much as you're doing beautiful things for other people. Eat well, enjoy food, enjoy the things you enjoy doing. And the good thing is about Taurus people like doing the same thing and again and again and again and again because they like it. I mean, great. I mean, if you like doing things again and again, great. But enjoy it. And this is a nice energy. So this is quite a flow for it here. Jupiter is very, very close now. It's almost at the end of Taurus. It is about to go into the communicative sign of Gemini. We're probably going to have another big revolution of communication because it very quickly links up to Pluto down in Aquarius. So it's watch the speedy things of communication, the stories that come out, the flow of chit chat and gossip and all sorts. Oh, you'll see it all. And also here we've got, what's the other part I was going to look at? Yes, Saturn is involved at the moment in beautiful Pisces. Saturn's in beautiful Pisces. And when you got Saturn in Pisces, it's asking us to do two things. Be more in ourselves, slow it down, and get into the spiritual self. And we're going to be talking a lot about the spiritual self coming up later in the show this evening. But Saturn isn't in a bad placement. It's quite happy going through Pisces, and they understand each other. For the negative of this is when you're trying to push boundaries too far. Saturn will just say, no. You're doing wrong. Come back into yourself. Come back into yourself. Just grow spiritually. Saturn's about growing. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. And it sometimes feels like, as Pisceans probably go, yeah, I know all about this, is they take a combination of everybody, every zodiac sign, and it's in them. It's like they were born to be wise. Well, I understand them, and them. Whether or not they understand me is a different thing. But there we go. Pisces is that lovely, lovely watery energy. It just flows where it needs to flow. Neptune, the nice thing is about this here is Neptune is also highly aspected by Jupiter. So we can expand our horizons again. If I just say this to Pisces people anyway, look for the magical people you're going to meet soon. In fact, I'll say it to everybody. Look for the magical people you're going to meet soon. Look for the magical people. I'll slow it down a bit. Yes, look for the magical people because this is about this lovely energy, just how nice it is and where this is going to go. So enjoy this time, guys. Enjoy this time. I know some of you are thinking here, when is life going to change? When's it going to get better? Well, there is going to be some hope here and signs here. But what we're going to be discovering a little bit later on is sometimes how to get into the power of yourself and really manifest where we're going. Because sometimes here we get a bit stuck up here in the head stuff. But go with the flow this week. If you go with the flow and stay in your spiritual self, you're going to have a nice time. Nice time. How's that? Does that sound good? Sound good there? Brilliant. Okay. Well, I'm going to go do a little bit of this, and I think I better bring on my special guest. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah? Alrighty. Okay. I'll see you guys in just a second. As if by magic, Judita has appeared. Here she is. Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's lovely to welcome you back because we had to get Judita back on the show because your comments last time, guys, were just amazing. And tonight we're going to be talking a little bit more about shamanism, and it's not a subject I know a lot about. I know a little bit about shamanic hypnosis, but nothing about the lifestyle that Judita's had and how she could share some of this evening. So, are you ready for this tonight?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Okay. Well, I looked at some of the old comments there, guys, of the show before, and I thought the best thing to go and do is to take some of the questions there or some of the meanings there that you guys were looking forward to or wanting to look into. And so, okay, can I just ask here, what's it like living in a jungle compared to life in the Western world? Can you answer that within 5 minutes?
I'll try. I'll try. Well, my little place was outside of the village, so it was totally in the jungle. But the village was about half an hour, 25 minutes away, and I would say that life there is quite slow. So I think the pace is much slower than in the Western world, and the people there obviously they have very little, most of them. Life is slower, they laugh a lot, sense of humor despite the hardship, the incredibly intense way of life, the intense climate, the intense environment. They have a way of not taking things too seriously, I would say, and being able to just always have a sense of humor, even when they don't know where they're going to get the money from to put food on the table the next day. They will just still laugh and make a joke, and a sense of humor is paramount, and it's a slower pace of life as well.
Okay, that's kind of interesting because how would you look at this? A way of life in those days, a way of life in their lifestyle, and a way of life in this Western lifestyle when it's concerned at the moment, because it sounds very different.
Yeah, there's one other thing I was going to say is that they also live very much in the moment.
Okay.
So they have a way of being, even obviously mentally as well, where they are very much in the moment. And they have a saying where they say, nosotros no miramos el pasado, solamente miramos más adelante, which is we don't look at the past. We're only keeping our eyes on the future, but with being deeply rooted in the present. Yeah.
Because that's an interesting thing here, because I obviously, as you probably know, guys, as much as I do reading, it's also work in therapy. So a lot of people get hung up about their past, but these guys, they don't focus on this. The jungle people don't focus on it at all.
No, they don't. They don't. They really don't. I mean, I've obviously lived there a long time and came into contact with a lot of different people there. People who lived in the village, people who lived outside of the village, people who lived also in the city of Iquitos, which is about 2 hours by boat. It's across the board. They very much in the present, focusing on whatever they're doing, whatever chore, whatever job they're doing, having moments of relaxation, talking, chatting. Very much, it's based very much in the moment. And I think, well, I mean, I'm not sort of online a lot as such, but I have noticed that a lot of people on different platforms talk about pure beingness. They talk about being mindful, being in the present.
Yep.
And these are things that they just do naturally over there.
Okay, so this is going to be quite interesting, isn't it? Because you've worked with the diet out there, the diet of eating the plants and the trees and things like this, and being part of the jungle in nature in that way. Does that help you then to become more spiritual yourself, to slow down? Does it help you get into this?
I think it very, very much does. I mean, the people there are, I mean, I even know nurses. Yeah, so we're not just talking fishermen, we're talking even nurses. You know, they live in the moment, but they also have this connection with nature.
Okay.
I mean, obviously they're living in a place that is, if not in the Amazon, then nearby it. But it's the connection with nature, being in the moment, in the present, and this trust that even in really difficult times, they have this trust in spirit. They have this trust in the spirits of the plants and the trees. They have respect for the spirits. And it's a combination of all these things that make them how they are.
You've hit on a bit of you've hit on a sensitive point here. I'm pretty sure you have. Because when we talk about the trust in the spirits, okay, spiritual people are going to say, yeah, we trust in the spirits. However, it's very, very easy to get stuck in the head stuff of daily things, overthinking, overdoing, to the point we give ourselves that absolute headache. And we're sometimes in the Western world, we're driven hard. We've got to perform better in business and perform better in work. And everybody's challenging one another to look better, be better, or things like this here. Tell us a little bit about that, what they think out there.
I think I just feel their lives are, even though they may have obviously their difficulties in relationships, or, you know, as I said, with how do you put food on the table the next day, there's just a simplicity there. So it's just, you know, we've all come across people where they want to simplify their lives, right? People who want to sell everything and they just want to sort of go and live out of a mobile home for a couple of years and have that experience. But I think simplifying things, they don't overcomplicate things as well. So it's interesting you say about the head. Sometimes we do overthink things a lot, and they don't seem to do that. But I think they just have a very deep trust, and the connection with nature helps them obviously to have that trust in themselves, and this deep faith that things are going to be okay, and things are okay.
Okay.
And it's something that you can, you know, there are things that you can put into practice here in you know, take that into the Western world through that connection with nature, and certain practices that one can do to get more and more into, if one wishes to do it. Obviously we're all different, because when you live in that present moment, the moment then opens more to you, and you're really living life in a way because you are in that moment, and who knows what more can open to you from that moment because you're fully present. So the door can open more to you, perhaps, in ways that wouldn't otherwise. So they just are very mindful of that, and they just they have a tremendous way of living life where they little things, big things, that they just have a way of just sort of like it just, like water skimming off what's that expression, a duck's back. It
Yes.
doesn't bother them.
Yes.
Life is very it makes you very tough, obviously, to be there. The Amazon is a very tough environment.
Yeah.
You've got you can get an infection easily. There are all the poisonous snakes, of course. You've got the intense heat followed by torrential rains where people can't go out and work if there's torrential rain falling 14 hours a day, for example, in the wet season. So it's a very tough environment, and I think that makes them then obviously naturally very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've done your work over there now. As you probably know, guys, we're running a workshop with Julia, who was on the show last week, which is going to be in Benissa in Spain. Here's a little poster of this, guys, and there's still some places available if you'd like to come along and book. If you're in the local area of Benissa and you want to come along to the retreat, by all means do. Just get in contact. You don't have to stay then at the retreat. But you can come along during the day and enjoy the meals and join the chat with everybody. If you're coming from abroad, you'll probably want to stay here. It's with the overnight accommodation. But just to work on this here with the retreat, let's talk about the soplada and the chacapa.
Okay.
Because this is something you're going to bring into the retreat, plus all this mindset that you've got from there, which I think is fabulous. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so the soplada is a sacred ritual that is done with mapacho. And mapacho is natural tobacco. It's basically tobacco from the Amazon, and it's one of the most powerful plants, one of the most sacred plants. It's actually been used in rituals it's dated back 8,000 years. To the Shipibo tribes as well in the Amazon. So that's a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And the mapacho is tobacco so what will happen, for example, in my work at the retreat in Spain, obviously, and then when we go around and do other workshops and retreats, and then it's possible for people to have a soplada. The soplada is where I blow the mapacho smoke in a certain way over the person's body, over the person's energetic field as well. Obviously, this is how it works, an energetic field. And it will clear. The mapacho, the soplada, does many, many things. So it will clear blockages or things that you may not even know are present in your field. It will clear and it will release it, allowing space for new things to come into your life. It will help you to let go of things that no longer serve you. It will release emotions. It will start a process of releasing emotions and pain, fear, trauma, doubts, that kind of thing. And it will then bring the emotional, mental, spiritual bodies into alignment, into balance, into a nice harmony. And it can also alleviate anxiety, for example, bring more clarity. The way I do that is that I also, depending on each person, sometimes people want more connection with themselves. They want more connection with their true self, with the divine. So it also helps in a very gentle way to clear the channel so that you have clear communication. You have a clear open channel for that connection with your heart, with your true self, with the divine, however you want to call it. And because the soplada has a very pure energy, which if I may talk about in a second, it will bring, as a result of that, it will bring good things and positive things into your life. Good things, good people, good opportunities, and so on. And the reason is because, as we talked about perhaps briefly on the first time that I was here, So I've dieted 3.5 years in the jungle where
Sorry.
I ingested and drank different trees and plants over a certain amount of time, right? This was for learning to develop a connection with those teachers and doctors who are the spirits of the trees and plants there. So as a result of that, that energy, I have the privilege of having that energy inside me. And so when I will sing with the chakapa, which is a fan shaped leaf instrument, and sing a certain ikara, which is a certain healing song, and blow the tobacco in a certain way over the person's body, that is a very positive energy. It's a very pure energy, and it carries the healing. It carries la energía muy curativa de las plantas, which is the very healing energy and the very pure energy of the plants. And it's not just healing, it's also transforming. So, you know, I call upon these spirits during the course of the soplada. So the soplada really does a lot, and I mean, I can only try and explain it here, but I know that there are people in Germany, in Holland, in other places who've had it, and they really look forward to me coming back because
Yes,
they have
absolutely.
experienced
Yes.
what the soplada has done for them, and they are always asking me to come back. And when will I come back to, because the soplada will last a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And in Peru, they always say that when people came to the camp before years ago when I worked there, it can last 3 months, it can last 6 months, depending on how you live your life as well. Um, and then it's just a fantastic thing because it will always help you in whichever aspect you need helping with, because it works for your highest well-being in every way.
That's absolutely fascinating. I think, guys, you're not going to know what this is like until you have a go at this. And so if you're in Spain, you want to come along and experience the retreat, by all means do. You could either come along, stay at the retreat, or come along to the retreat. And it'd be lovely to see you.
There's
yep.
just one more thing I forgot.
Yeah, sure.
Was that I remembered that people who come back to me afterwards,
yes,
they say how it's helped them. And one of the things is they're not as heavy in certain things that they perhaps carried before, right? We've all got people who've perhaps hurt us or things that we've carried inside, and they feel lighter, and they also feel a sense of peace.
Yes.
Because it will clear the anxiety, or it will clear agitation. It brings calmness, and that calmness stays with you. You then you're able to maintain it. It just grows inside you. So I do notice that people say things like this afterwards, which of course is lovely to hear.
Absolutely. I know of this myself, folks, because there's loads of people who have this that I know, and they absolutely feel this deep inner connection with themselves. They don't take things so seriously, not so heavy. It's a great way of describing that. Not so heavy with themselves. I've had a go at this. I must admit, what it does for me is it brings up what you need to release, and you let it go. And then once you let it go and you feel the peace within you, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in and joining. And
I love.
yeah, we have to get you on again.
We
have to get you on again.
It's a passion, of course. It's a joy
yes.
to be able to come and share a little bit.
Yes. Oh, yes.
A few weeks or
yes.
So.
Lovely. Be lovely to see you back. And thank you so much for coming in. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I just read out there that, I was going to say rather, Venetia says, I took part in the tobacco ceremony with the shaman online from Ecuador during lockdown. Yeah. Very, very good healing. It's amazingly healing. It's it goes a step beyond the normal way of healing we would normally consider, like, for instance, going to someone else for pills, for example. Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's very healing. It's very transformative, and when you feel that working, and you can feel that shift that's happened for you, it's just a fantastic thing. And I obviously love to be able to do it as an instrument of these spirits.
Really interesting. Really, really interesting subject you go on for talking about and just trying to understand what it's also like in the jungle. But right, coming up, folks, your live mini readings. Udita, thank you very, very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to coming again and sharing more because the time.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, coming up is your live mini reading. Stay there. I'll be back with you very shortly. In the meantime, Udita, once again, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for your comments, guys. Okay, guys, I think we've got to go and do a little bit of this. Alrighty, it's time for your live video readings, and as we are start here from the very, very top, let's go and have a look here. Venetia Carlton comes online and she says, please can I have a reading, general, a colour orange and general. Get it right. I got my teeth in. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at this. You've gone for the colour orange. Let me feel this here. You've gone for colour orange. Actually, I want to go for a colour white. A colour white here. Would you understand completely wanting, Venetia, to overhaul things? Overhaul, clean, get your health right, get things right, get yourself back into balance. Out with the old, in with the new, and shake it up, because I really pick up here. You're coming into this down. You've gone for an orange because it's energetic. I feel the white, which is transformative, and this is a beautiful energy. Do it. This is just amazing. I think you're going to have a very powerful couple of weeks in front of you. As much as a spirit guide that's going to be working with you, Venetia, is very much about helping you to get out of old traditions. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Also, a big thank you to Toria. This is your picture here. Yes, in case you didn't know, you're probably looking at it going, that's familiar. Anyway, okay, let's just get off there. Let's have a little look at what the cards are saying this week for you as well there, Venetia. All right. Okie dokie. We have got, if I go left, middle and right, I go for the middle. I think that's the one to go for. What are your cards saying this week? What you're going to learn this week is amazing. Just be prepared. Preparation is key. There you go. Preparation, communication, finding out new things fast. Money matters happening around you quickly. Be quick. Watch your health too. Sometimes just watch those curries you keep eating. You know those curries you keep eating? Or maybe you're eating too many burgers. Too many burgers. Get the love, but too many burgers, my dear. Just take care of those. But yes, but I think you've got quite a busy week coming in front of you. Thank you very, very much. Let's give you one of these. And Suzanne, she says here, I think, oh, hang on, where am I going here? Venetia, beg your pardon, Lisa, can I have a reading, please? Colour blue and general. All right, so you've gone for colour blue. Let's go and have a look here. Right, not all is going to be as it seems this week. Now, this is not here to make you go, oh no, what's going to go wrong? No, this is a week here, I get a feeling here, to be the observer, not the participator. You're going to go, how do I do that? Right, first of all, slow it down. Secondly, what I pick up here is you'll find emotions within yourself. Would you understand emotions going whoop, 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 whoop? Yes, a little bit like this. I feel these emotions around you. And I was going to say to you here, keep them in a level here, because the long game of the week, especially, is going to be what's better, not what happens in the immediate. And I think that's going to be of peace for you. I also feel here too, you're looking at other people's emotions here sometimes. Take on board what other people are going through, doing, whatever. It's not necessarily a week because people are responding bad to you because they are just being bad. I just get a feeling here there's going to be a lot of things happening this week around people where they have to sort of, sorry, can't make it, got to let you down, and you're disappointed. I wouldn't say it's a week to be like that. I'd say it's a week to observe. Let's have a look here, see what your cards are saying. Yeah. And but by the end of the week, though, you'll be back in your good form. You'll find yourself having good news here, especially if you're looking at properties, especially if you're looking about where you want to live, move, go to. And I feel here you've got this progress coming up. And sometimes you're even looking at yourself. Sometimes even say to yourself, maybe I've got to slow down a bit. Well advised, my dear. But good news with property, good news with moves and things like this. Just try and keep it on a level if you can. Good luck to you. Let's give you this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Right. Okay. So, excuse me. Yesterday, and then let's go to Susanna. And Susanna, she says here, colour pink, please. Colour pink. Let's have a look about what she's saying here. Right, colour pink on this. I get a feeling here as I look at the colour pink with you and looking at the crystal I need to go. It's you. Yes, I understand about love. I understand about love. I understand about relationships. I understand all about the things you would like to go and happen at the moment. And but there's two types of green here that come up through the crystal. One green here is it says, "Hey, I'm healing. Hey, I feel great. Hey, I'm getting back in my mojo." The other green here says, "Other people are not." So you're going to meet this. It's almost like hot water meeting cold water in the currents in the sea. It's almost like Cape Horn. It's not all about big storms. It's just going, why does the tide feel funny? Yes, it just you've got this sort of energy coming up this week. So I suggest just take it easy. Just take it a little bit on the easy side. You're going to find this being better. And I also feel here too, know the people who aren't on the same level as you. Don't push things your side here. Really get that feeling very strong here. Enjoy those who are in your energy vibe. The others here, let them get on with it because they need to find their pathway at the moment, but they will do. Money matters spring up later, but it's good news. And I also pick up here, let's go for the right on this because it feels the right way to go. Let's have a look here. Big change. Okay, loads of change coming in front of you this week, and this is because we've got these two currents meeting each other, these two tides. And sometimes you can feel here, oh God, is everything going wrong? Is it all going wrong? No, it's not going wrong. It's a process of healing which is taking its place here. And there's some news that comes up a little bit later, probably coming into the following week, maybe, which is going to have good news, especially where some of your projects or plans are concerned that are very close to your heart. Not necessarily everyone's going to listen or feel the same energy you've got just at the moment, but there will be some. There will be some here. So keep on going. You're doing all right. You're doing a fabulous job. Yes. How's that? Right. Let's give you a bit of this.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Right. And we've got. I've just completely lost my place here. Where are we going now? So I think I've gone the right page. Yes. Have I? Yeah, I think so. Right. That'll do. Yep. Good. Right. I've seen. Sana would like to come through. She would like a reading here. She said, "We'll love a general reading. Color orange. Color orange. What do I like to say to you, Sana?" Right. Okay. You want the stars. Of course you do. Of course you do, because you just this is something that you want here. It's almost like the stars are up here glistening away, which is a bit where you want to be. You're down here trying to get to it. You just need the ladders just to get up there. So look for the people who have the ladders. The ladders to reach the stars you're looking for. This week is a week in order for you to achieve what you want. Don't keep your aims, ambitions in and thinking here, oh, who's going to help me? Who's going to help me to get where I want to? How is this ever going to work? Talk about it. Talk to the people with the ladders that help you to climb to get to the stars, and you'll find it'll be a good week. And I also feel here, just be careful of an ankle and on your right side, and also a looks like a bit of a hamstring somewhere. Hamstring, yeah. Just watch those areas there a little bit. Right, okie dokie. Let's go on here and just have a little look. Right, okay. And where are we going here? We got the left, the middle, and right. Let's go for the left on this, Senna, because you left the past behind. Projects that come up in front of you this week, you could deal with. You could go for it. Keep a positive attitude, you. Keep it positive. Don't think, I can't do it, it's not working out. Look for people who can help you, because you've got young energy with you here. You've got fire, you've got probably 2 jobs that are going to be going on. You've probably got here a lot of demand around. Everybody wants your attention. Sometimes you've got to stick your foot down, but also for here with this dynamic energy that you've got, I think as well, you need the people with the ladders to help you. So find them, and I think you're on your way. Lisa Morgan, by the way, says she's watching from the UK. That's absolutely lovely. And Tora, she comes in from Belgium. Thank you very much. Santa comes in from India. Silent Victory, whereabouts are you from? Whereabouts are you from, Silent Victory? I think, if I remember rightly, you're in the USA. You're in the USA. Is that right, Silent Victory? Can I have a reading? Teal and general. Teal. Now, what colour's teal? Teal. Is it like a pinky colour? Is that teal? You don't often hear that, do you? It's like red, green, orange. But anyway, I'll go with the colour anyway and just see what it's so I get here. Right. I get the feeling here. Teal says she's coming in from Canada. Right. Okay. Lovely. Brilliant. She comes in from Canada. So yes, lovely area, lovely part of the world. I went to Canada a few times, and especially around Alberta. Alberta, beautiful. And yes, lovely. Right. Okay. In the meantime, teal. The first thing I want to say to you here is you've got distractions this week that come up in front of you, but they're good. Distractions are going to be quite exciting, and I think there's going to be, I don't know why I feel here, very bright, actually what I see through is very bright colours through the aura field that are looking to the crystal. And as I see here too, there's also going to be good news, especially where on a money front around you, and also activities and liveliness and the energy of life really rocks through the roof, and I think you're going to have a good time for this. I also see here a father-like figure in the spirit world who is very, very happy with you, wants you to be even happier still, and big plans of love come ahead for you. Ooh, I think we need a bit of a... which one do you have? Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's have that. Good. Right. Okay, let's have a look here. We're going to cut the pack into 3 piles and see where this goes. Let's go for the middle on this one. Right, Silent Victory. This is it's great when you walk into a bar, or a shop and say, okay, what's your name, please? Silent. Why? Why have I got to be silent for? Silent. Okay, all right. Sorry. Anyway, right. Okay. Very good news on work front. Very good news with men around you. Very good news where your own guidance is going. Follow your heart. Follow your instincts. Follow where you're going. You're going to rock this week. You're going to like it. Very good happy news comes up, which I think is going to excite you a great deal. And also news with animals as well. Lovely animals. So I think there's going to be good fun. Silent Victory. That's great. All right. Okay, so let's give you a cup of coffee. Silent Victory, have a cup of coffee. Yes, brilliant. Yes. Okay, right. And Suzanne just worked with you there, and also Paula Hilton is here. Let's give a round of applause to Paula Hilton. Yeah, Paula, very good evening to you. And right, are you thinking of buying a property in Spain, guys? If you think of buying property, speak to this lady. She's a very nice lady. Yeah. Okay. Mini reading, my relationship and color blue. Thank you. Right. So let's have a look here. Relationship color blue. Right. You're going to go through quite an interesting time. Now, one side here, you're going to think, oh, good, romance is here. Romance is here. It's very nice. Being a busy lady yourself, you're probably going to want to feel like your feet are on the ground. However, they probably won't be. I see a bit of floatiness here, like sometimes in a lovely high emotional sense. It's like, oh, this is lovely. I'm getting carried away on like a cloud, and it's lovely. But then the practical sense, the reality sense, kicks in and says, that's a long way to the ground. I need to have my feet on the ground. And this week is one of these weeks, I think, enjoy the music, enjoy the artistry, enjoy the fun, and don't criticize or be too critical on things here. I think for this particular time, especially if you've gone for the color blue, because the blue here wants things in order. Wants things in order, wants them regimented, know exactly where I'm going to. It's, yes. What do you like? Anyway, let's go and have a little look here and see what your cards are saying. And let's go for the left. Let's go for the middle. And let's go for the right. Okay, and as we go for the right, let's go and have a look here. What you got come up in front of you is going to be very interesting. Watch the decisions you make this week with people. Love life wise here, you're probably not going to find that you're always together towards the end of the week. Towards the end of the week, you think, I got this arranged and that arranged. And it's one of these things because we're floating on the clouds. It's like, it didn't quite go as planned, but don't worry. Keep your feet on the ground. It's all okay. Money wise, boom, boom, you'll do fine. Fine, fine, fine. And also here, let communication flow in its own sweet little way. And sometimes just go with the energy. Go with the energy. It will work out quite nicely, I think, for you. And I think here, Paula, let's give you one of these. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look here. Where are we going? Right. Yes. People coming in. Hello from Spain, says Gabby. Lovely, lovely to see you. And we've also got here. I'll try to come to retreat to visit as just up the road. Yes, Felicia, if you need more details about me, about that, give me a shout. Give me a shout. And right, could my mum, yes, this is the next one here. Could my mum, Georgina, have a reading? She's not here. Colour white general, please. Okay. This is interesting. Let's go and work with this. I'm Georgina. Right. Your mum is very, very good at trying to keep everyone else happy, but hiding how she feels herself. I pick up here as I look through the crystal. I'm also seeing here that there's something to do with the hospitals. There's a connection to do with hospitals rather, and sometimes we're not always in the control of things we'd like to be, and she's going to feel it a bit like this, quite possibly. I sense with this as well, as I see through the crystal on this, that there's I feel for her too that would you understand not all the family talk to each other, because I really get a big thing about this for her, and sometimes she feels, as we sometimes do, we feel, was it my fault, is it my fault? No, it's not. It's sometimes we choose different pathways. Now I think for her it can feel like that a little bit, so hopefully that helps your mum. Right, bless her, cotton socks. Yes, give her loads of love and tell her to watch the show. Right, okay, let's go for the middle for her here on the cards and see what these cards are saying. She wants to come over and see you. She wants journey. Yeah, she will. She'll be there with you. And I feel here too, she's looking really, really importantly about what she wants to do. She's children around her, especially boys, are going to be important to her this week, and quite a busy time for your mum. But I think here she'll be kept busy, which is probably a good idea. As you probably understand, yeah? All right, good. Let's give you a little bit of a little bit of that. All right. Can I have a reading, please? And it's love on reading on love and color green. Oh, Gabby. Let's go and have a look here. Right. Right. Interesting things. Right. Okay. Well, love is going to be interesting around you, Gabby, because you ready for a bit of gossip? She spread some rumours. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at the numbers go up here. Okay. All right. If I looked at this and said here, well, love is concerned around you, Gabby, I would not focus yourself just on one particular direction at the moment. Coming up very soon, doorways are going to open up for you, which is going to present that you would think, well, this makes things complicated. But is it? What the energy here is saying, I have a very nice man here who's got a beard. He passed into the spirit world. He's very much connected with you. And he's showing to me here, he says here, that here's a man who wants to come through to help you a great deal. And what he wants to say here straight away is, you're going to have some invitations come up in front of you, some meetings that you're probably going to have. You're going to look at this and go, yes, this is complicated. But no, this is opportunities, or you got people to go and meet. And what I'm picking up here too, this is what he says to me here. Don't struggle. Do not try to force things to work. Do not do this. He's really adamant on this here. Where Judith was concerned, come on and show earlier, she said, be in yourself, be in this spirit of the self. Trust in the spirits, trust in your spiritual self. Don't get in the head thinking we've got to make that work. No. This is, just Trust in the energies here. And I get a feeling here, watch that you make sure food is cooked well this week. Yes. And you'll know straight away when it comes to this. If you're at a restaurant somewhere and think this doesn't taste right, it's because it's not cooked enough. Just watch that a little bit. But I pick up though, you'll also be having a nice time anyway. Right, Gabby, let's have a look here. Left, middle and right. Let's go for the middle on this. You're going to look at this week around you, especially where love is concerned. Okay, I really don't understand what's going on. I really can't see things clearly at the moment. Stay in this energy here. Look for the opportunities coming up. There's a lot of energies here at the moment. I do see a guy who likes to think that he's very very proud and very strong and very big in his life, but emotionally is a little bit defensive. And I think for you, it's okay, be defensive, but I'm just going out to dinner here with this guy because he's nice. Yeah, there you go. So I think doing that will probably help you. Good. And also, let's go on here too. Teal is like a light green. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, thank you, Phil. Next time you visit, plan a trip to Niagara Falls. Absolutely. Would love to do that. I love that area of the world. Yes. Well, if you invite me over, I'll come. How's that? Yes. Get some workshops together or get some readings together and we'll come. How's that? Yeah? Deal? Yeah. All right. Good. Now, where are we going here? Next one here. Where we go? Oh, yes. Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy is also from America. She's from America. Yeah. Okay. Right. And if you have time, Shaughnessy, since when do I not have time for you? Come on now. What do you like? Anyway, right. Yellow, if you have time. Okay, I presume I'm just going to go for a general reading on this. So let's have a look. You've gone for the colour yellow. And as I look for the crystal here, what I'd like to say to you is you're going to have, I'll tell you what, you're going to have a very amusing week if you put yourself in a position to enjoy yourself this way. Now, what I say here, what do you mean enjoy myself this way? I mean to say to you here, do a lot of listening to the way people think, saying what they're thinking, but not doing what they're saying. Yeah, so you got, yes, you got those aha moments, but I think you'll find it's quite funny. I also pick up here too with this, which is also going to be good. Make plenty of time, sort of say, for yourself. Once you do that, you're going to have an easy week. It's important you have you time this week. Otherwise, people are going to say, can we borrow you? Can we borrow it? Can we, yeah, this, that, and the other. Sorry, I'm not available. Yes. Sorry, I'm timed out. Yes. Do a Darth Vader thing. The force is not strong at the moment. Phone me back later. Yes. Do you want me to leave that as your voicemail? Right, okay. Let's have a little look. Right, okay. Just finished shuffling cards for me, shuffling cards for you. And let's see. Yeah, I've just heard you say stop. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Right, and for the right. Let's go for left on this. This seems to be the right path to go. And we're going friendships. Watch your timing. Yes, absolutely. Watch your timing. But you could make it a difficult week if you always do what everybody else wants. Make time for you. You've got the hermit here. I need my peace. I need my solitude. I need to be in my own power. Own power that one does, Obi-Wan. Yes. Anyway, so that way you're going to feel like it's easier. I also pick up here too. Friendships. Having time to go out and socialize with people that you need around you. Headspace. Give yourself headspace. You need it this week. See? I mean, if I was a doctor, write you a prescription. You need headspace. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, let's give you a bit of this. Okay, right, Alexandra, let's go and have a look here. Hope you are doing great. I don't know if you saw my message, but Colour Green are wondering if we will move this summer and get the house. Right, unfortunately, your other message did not come through, Alexandra. So I'm so glad I'm answering for you now. And right, let's have a little look here. You've gone for, Colour Green, good. So as soon as you say the Colour Green, I can then look through the crystal and then pick up the energy which is connected to you, which what I see. So it's still irrelevant, you give me your colour there. Move it here. Great. Right. Okay. There's this isn't a week to try to make things new just yet. It's not a week to do this. This is a week here of tying up what's behind you before you can move forwards. And it's interesting here because I have like a rusty orange color, which is quite a nice color. But it's also here, we know what we've got to do. We've got to sort out this stuff back here. Once you've sorted that out, then I think here plans will start to come up. And it's interesting here because April is a month to move things forward a bit. It's a bit chaotic, as you probably know. And then May comes in to sweep things even further forwards. What I would say with this is really interesting. July is going to be a month of communication, information, and good things. Now, last time, if I remember rightly, I did this reading similar on this level. It was going to be down to your partner. Your partner was going to get good news. Let's see what comes up with the cards now and how this is going to work ahead. Right. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Let's have a look at the middle part here and see where we're going. Nice energy around this though. Yes, I pick up here. You'll deal with the past. I love this. I love this. Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you? No, I don't think I should show you. No. I'm not going to show you. No, I should. No. Right. Okay. Yes, you're dealing with the past. It's old ties, old things, and bits and bobs like this. You'll move on from that though. You'll move on thinking, I've done it. I've sorted it all out. Got everything going here. Sometimes you're feeling, I'm tired. Then comes the news. I sense the force is strong in your part of the world, Alexandra. Yes, I always do voiceovers. Yeah. Anyway, yes, there will be very good news on this. So I think you're going to have a lovely time. You just got to get in with the flow of things, but deal with that bit first. You're thinking, oh God, how long is it going for? It won't go on forever. You will be fine, and you'll be happy. All right, happy. Let's give you a bit of this.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I know, it's spectacular, isn't it? Good news. And let's see what other news is coming up here. Right. Shaughnessy says, my head leaves a lot of space. It does, especially when you need time out. And right. Right. Yeah. Gabby. Yeah. I feel here there's going to be more than one opportunity here. That's what I was going to say to you. And Shaughnessy says, you are the sweetest. Thank you very much indeed. And Phoenicia says, yeah. The one who's picking up about hospitals. She's waiting for cataract MRI scan at the moment. Yes, about family. Yeah. It all comes up. Tell her not to worry. That's one thing I feel here. And I'm glad to make you smile, Paula. Glad to make you smile. Right. Okay. So how's that, guys? Are you happy? For another week? I'll be coming on next week. Can't wait to see you. Always to share the show here. After that, I'm away for about 4 weeks. The only thing I could do, guys, is to go on to Instagram, or maybe I'll get the opportunity to do lives, and I'll give information to you when I know I'm going to do it. Because otherwise here, it's going to be, I won't be able to tie myself down to those dates and times on Mondays, but I'll do my very best. So I will see you next week, guys. It's the week after for 4 weeks. At least 3 to 4 weeks I won't be here, but I look forward to seeing you soon. And also, just to play this show out, if you're interested in this retreat, guys, have a watch of this. And anyway, it's nice music anyway. It just looks good, and hope you enjoy. But in the meantime, guys, I love you all so much from the top of my bottom. Yeah, you're just amazing, guys. And I send you hearts, and I send you burgers. Hearts and burgers. See you soon, guys. And yeah, keep it real. See you soon.